just as I was giving Alonso and Real Madrid credit for playing a new way, playing a new style of football, they go and produce that when the world is watching. 4-0 PSG, and we're going to get into why that happened, because everything I said in my last video about Real Madrid did not happen today, and there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. It's not the same setup, it's not the same system, it's not the same personnel. But before we get into that, I need to talk about PSG. What an absolute unbelievable side PSG are. They are absolutely fantastic. They play the right way. They work together. Their energy, the passing, the goal scoring, everything about them is excellent. And that stems from Luis Enrique. And I'm going to say it again, and I'll say it 10 times. I doubted Luis Enrique. After Barcelona spell. I wasn't impressed with his jobs. Even at Spain, I didn't like the football they were playing. I thought he was trying to bring back this old school kind of tiki-taka way of playing. And I was thinking, that this is 2025, 2021. I can't remember what year it was. I was like, it's not going to work. And ultimately, it didn't. I wasn't impressed with them. But then he went to PSG. He's got his players in. Of course, Mbappe has left the football club. And now he's got a bunch of players that want to work together and work hard. And I saw a tweet, right? I saw a tweet from Jamie Carragher, in which I'm just getting it up, in which Jamie Carragher said, where is it? He said, watching PSG is like watching Pep's Barca. I can't give them a higher compliment. Now, PSG are fantastic, but Barcelona are the best side I've ever seen. Right, Pep Guardiola's Barcelona, in terms of the way they played, in terms of just breathtaking football, in terms of feeling like you'll never see anything like that again, right? But he did say it's like watching them. Now, maybe it's a little bit different, but what I would say is it's a close kind of impression of them. Let me say it's a close kind of impression. You look at the team that they have, right? Okay, they don't have the ball playing goalkeeper, but Donnarumma over the last year has come leaps and bounds, right? But you look at the two fullbacks. Them two fullbacks, Hakimi and Nuno Mendes, are world class. This is what world class looks like. Simple, in your face, undeniable quality. That is what world class for me is. I don't have to sit here and be like, but if he put him in this system, no. Nuno Mendes and Hakimi are world class fullbacks, flying up and down. Defensively, Hakimi always had question marks about him, but now I think he's become a solid right back. Nuno Mendes locks off his side. Both of them fly forward. Both of them try to get assists. Both of them try and get goals. And then you look at the midfield, Fabian Ruiz, João Neves, Vitinha. What I love about that midfield three is they are literally what it says on the tin. Midfield. They control the middle of the park. They get around the middle of the pitch. They're everywhere. They're where you want them to be. They pop up on the left. They pop up on the right. They pop up in the center. They do a midfield job. And it feels like the old days where you used to have a 4-4-2. And in the 4-4-2, both centre midfielders were all action. And that's what it feels like with PSG. You look at Vitinha, you look at Neves, you look at Fabian Ruiz. What can't they do? They can all keep the ball. They can all defend. They can all receive the ball in all three phases of the pitch. They can all get the ball on the half turn. They can all score. They can all get in the box, have shots. They can all pass. Aggressive. They all work hard. That is what midfield should be. I think when I look at this PSG team, forget about Barcelona, but when I look at this PSG team, I look at a throwback team. Fullbacks that go forward. A goalkeeper that just wants to make saves. Real wingers. Not, I'm an inside forward and, I need to get on the back. But no, real wingers. Doué, Kvara. A number 9, yes, it's a false number. A number 9 who wants to score goals, who wants to link up, who wants to work hard. The midfield who want to do all aspects. Not, I have to be 6, I have to be left 10, or I have to be right 10, or I have to be left 8 in a 4-3-3. No. They just do what it says on the tin. Fantastic. And I keep talking about guys that the team work together. Guys, earn the right to play. One team today, PSG, earned the right to play. And the reason they earned the right to play is because they worked hard. Dembele pressing from the front. Kvara pressing. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Neves. They work hard. Then you can play. That's what Barcelona used to do. That's what Pep's Barcelona used to do. 8-second rule. Lose the ball, win it back, play. People look at Xavi, Iniesta and see unathletic kind of guy. They worked hard. They won the football. They won the football high up. They won the football whenever they needed to. Messi, you don't look at him and think crazy athlete. He won the football. Pedro. All these guys, they won the football. And that is what this PSG team want to do. They want to work hard. So when they get the ball, that's rest time. You can rest with the ball at your feet. Not dropping in low blocks. No, we get the ball. We work hard together. And even if we do have to go out of shape, low block or whatever, we're going to do it together. They earn the right to play. And on the other side, you look at Real Madrid. You saw Jude Bellingham shouting at Mbappe. You saw this. They did not earn the right. They walked onto a pitch thinking that they're going to that it's just going to come to them. You've got to earn it. The same way they say you earn respect, you earn the right to play. Dembele carrying on what he does, involved in all the first 3 goals. Give him the Ballon d'Or. Give Dembele the Ballon d'Or. Now, I think Lamine Yamal is the best player in the world. Sorry, I think this bomb's going on. I think Lamine Yamal is the best player in the world, but Dembele deserves the Ballon d'Or. 35 goals this season, a treble, redemption story, Club World Cup final. What more do you need? Give him his Ballon d'Or. French football definitely going to give it to him. Anyway, they're going to rig everything. Michel Platini's going to come back. He's going to be like calling, yo, make them boss calls. Michel Platini. You're going to get Thierry on the phone. You're going to get Zidane on the phone. So they're rigging that. As I said, whoever Afghanistan's guy from Afghanistan that has the coaching vote, you ain't voting. Michel Platini's voting. All these countries, you ain't getting a vote. You ain't getting a vote. I'm sorry. You ain't. Sudan, you ain't getting a vote. You ain't getting one. Niger, you ain't getting a vote. That's going to Platini. So that's just the nature of it. Dembele will win the Ballon d'Or in my opinion, and he deserves it. I mean, he's absolutely incredible. But this PSG team, Luis Enrique has assembled a great side, and there's a lot of discussion. Now, I don't want to get into it too much, but they're talking about, is this the best side since Pep Guardiola's teams, Barcelona teams? I've seen some fantastic teams. There's been some fantastic Man City ones, Bayern ones, Real Madrid. I think it's early to say that. But you guys have seen, I don't know if you guys have seen that meme of Draymond Green saying to Dylan Brooks, the dynasty is going to start without you, not with you, about the Memphis Grizzlies. Draymond Green said the dynasty is going to start without you, not with you. And there's no better example of that than Real Madrid, than PSG with Kylian Mbappe. I'm sorry, the dynasty has started without you. It has started without you. PSG are purring and they're doing it. I saw that interview from Luis Enrique when you're talking about everybody needs to work together. He has a bunch of people who want to work together with him, want to work hard and want to do it together. Then you look at the Real Madrid team. Alonso, for me, this is your first major mistake at Real Madrid. When you look at what Alonso did today, he changed his system. He changed his system. And why did he change the system? He did it to accommodate Kylian Mbappe. Trent was out as well, but he did it to incorporate Kylian Mbappe, and he didn't have the guts. He didn't have the balls to bench Gonzalo Garcia or bench Mbappe. He had to make that call today. He had to stick for me with Garcia. Garcia has been scoring. You have been playing a certain way. Tchouameni's been dropping in. Goulet has been mixing between 6, 8 and 10. You know what the Real Madrid system was. We know how it was going. And he changed it to a 4-3-3 today, and it went absolute tits up. Now, some people are going to talk about, the first 2 goals were defensive mistakes. Yes, but PSG were bossed that game. The Real Madrid didn't find a way of even getting back into it. It was a total schooling. It was when you take your kid to school day. Take your kid to school. Take your kids to school. School run. That's what it was. It was walkies. Like when you're walking your dog, it was walkies, people. And the main reason for that is because he tried to accommodate Mbappe into this team. He should have made a big decision. At Real Madrid, you need to make big calls. You need to make big calls. As of right now, the date is 9th of July, 2025. We still, for me, have not seen a real duo in Kylian Mbappe and Vinny. We haven't seen a real duo. You know, in Dragon Ball Z, people, you guys ever watch Dragon Ball Z? You guys know I love a Dragon Ball Z reference. You remember when Goten and Trunks were learning how to fuse and ha, and then they fused and they made the fat Gotenks. That's what I see with Mbappe and Vinny. Right now, they're fat Gotenks. When are they going to fuse properly and create super Gotenks? Because right now I'm looking at them and, same way with Gotenks. He said, he went in the field. He went to go fight Majin Buu. These men are going out there on the biggest stage as fat Gotenks. And it ain't working right now. It ain't working. It's not working. I've said it numerous times. I don't care about Mbappe's stats. This is not the Kylian Mbappe that I watched grow up from 18 years old. The exciting, super Mbappe. This ain't him. He's not entertaining to watch anymore, people. Let's have it right. He's not entertaining to watch anymore. The technical qualities are not on display as much are not on display. Now it's just like, you watch a game, you check your phone, Mbappe scored, nice. Nice. That's when we complain when Erling Haaland does that. Like, there's no outstanding overall game to Mbappe at the moment. Dembele's a more complete football player than Mbappe at the moment. He is. It's insane. For me, it's insane. I would never have thought I would have been saying that when they were both 18. I was always saying that Mbappe's the one. But they need to find a way of getting these guys to work. Because not only am I going to talk about Mbappe, but Vinny. I said it in the last video and people are saying that I'm being harsh to Vinny. Vinny, I don't know, bro. Have you been space jammed? Have you been space jammed? Because we talk about Mbappe so much, but Vinny, he was on the right, then he went on the left. He did nothing on both sides. And then Garcia's on the right-hand side. I don't know what Alonso was thinking. Alonso's got to have to stick to what he knows. Otherwise, what he was just building is going to go to waste. He needs to find how he's going to do that. Is that going to be Mbappe in the 9? He's going to have to find a way. But you're seeing the frustration slip out. Jude Bellingham shouting at Mbappe. Shouting at him. Going crazy. Those are little cracks you don't want to see. I think Real Madrid do need some more signings. I said that in the last video, about 2 more signings. Don't think they're the complete article yet. But one thing about Real Madrid is that they used to have this inevitability about them. That's fading away. You saw that when they were getting battered by... They got battered by Arsenal light. They got battered by Barcelona every single game pretty much. Where's that fight? Where's that inevitability? Where's that... When you're 2-0 down 2-0 up against Real Madrid, it's the most dangerous result. Oh my God. That's gone, bro. Guys they're getting bam, 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 and no response. They're getting bat, no response. That fight, that Real Madrid heritage, it's not there no more. They need to get back. And Alonso's going to have to be the one to do it fast. Because Real Madrid is not, they don't wait. Now, I don't think there's any time for that. But he needs to stick to his system that he's coaching and that he knows. Today, he gave into the big names and it didn't work out. Didn't work out, despite even Thibaut Courtois making an amazing save in the beginning as well. From Dembele, I believe it was. Good goal from Ramos in the end. But PSG are just on another level. Fantastic football club. Fantastic at the moment. I don't want to hear about Saudi. I don't want to hear about Qatar money. I don't want to hear about none of that. Brilliantly assembled team. I'm just watching a bit of the highlights now. Brilliantly assembled team. They can bring on Barcola and Ramos off the bench. Just a fantastic footballer. Kang In as well. Lee Kang In. He's a good player as well, by the way. Just sitting there. I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed by what PSG are doing. Real Madrid, that was so disappointing. So disappointing. And again, as I said, I don't think that's going to be Real Madrid all season. But today was a little crack that Alonso, you have to be brave to make them decisions at this level with Real Madrid. It's not Leverkusen no more. Them handkerchiefs will come out. Them handkerchiefs will come out. Trust me. But guys, man, let me know what you think about the game. PSG 4, Real Madrid 0. When you think about what PSG have done in the last few, they 5-0 in the Champions League final, 4-0 in the Club World Cup semi-final, and Chelsea have got them. Listen, my guy Mays said, yo, they might need a 7-game series if they're gonna try to have a possibility of winning. In a one-off with this PSG team, it's looking scary. It's looking scary. I saw Caicedo limping. Yo, you can't limp around Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, sorry, and Neves. Well, yo, we can't see a sign of a limp. We can't see a sign of a limp. Enzo, you're gonna have to channel that Argentina Enzo, where you lot are dogs. Trust me, man. This isn't looking good. This isn't looking good for anybody, not just Chelsea, for anybody. But let's see. I don't think Chelsea will be as bad as PSG. I think Chelsea will give it a go. But hey, man. Guys, 4-0. It's your boy CultureCams. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn your notifications on. Real Madrid. Alonso, don't do that again. Alonso, you don't do that again, especially straight after a video of me gassing you up, man. Or gassing up that you're trying to play another way. That felt like the old Real Madrid. That was ass. That was 2 packs of ass. That's what it was. 2 packs of ass. Don't do that again, please. Please, stick to your way. I don't think Real Madrid are really ever like a methodical type team, but that's what you're creating. Stick to it. But Killy. It's been dark, you know. PSG win the treble when you leave. Then they beat you in the Champions League 4-0. Club World Cup 4-0 in your return to them. You've lost every single game against Lamine Yamal. Yo, they're gonna say I'm starting a witch hunt. Hey, I'm not involved. I like the guy, I rate the player. But I'm just saying, this doesn't feel like the vintage one. But guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn your notifications on. PSG doing what they do best. I witnessed them live up front at the Champions League final in Munich, and I know what this team is capable of. Absolutely fantastic. Like, share, subscribe. It's your boy CultureCams. I'm out. Peace.